How's it going, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. So yeah, I was tagged for the top 5 artisans for life video by my buddy DK Damn Fine Shave. Shout out to you, bro. So every other YouTuber has done this, and I'm kind of late to the party here. So we'll just get into it. I think CDB started it, so we'll get into it. Choice number one, yeah, we had to choose like different categories, variety, sense, selection, performance, things like that. So for number one, terms of based on sense, if I were to pick an artisan, just based on sense, it would probably be, this was a tough choice, Tallow and Steel. So I'm a big fan of Tallow and Steel, as you guys know. I feel like they're very underrated. So in terms of the full package, I feel like they give you that. But especially the scents. I mean, something about it. It's just they're so unique. There's nothing like them uh, in the entire community. I can't think of anything in wet shaving that's like similar. So what they kind of do is they get oils from like different countries, these essential oils, and they put it into the soap, and they have the matching label, and it kind of just takes you to that country, so to speak. It kind of like takes you on a journey, and I really like that. And a lot of these kind of things where they get it from other countries, it's going to be limited because there's not as many materials, but they do have a solid line throughout, and I think their scents are just really different, really creative, and they kind of push the bar in terms of getting creative. And this doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna like a lot of their scents, because I didn't. I certainly didn't. So, terms of scents, I'm gonna have to go with Tallow and Steel. So for choice number two, terms of variety of selection, yeah, just base variety. This one's kind of obvious to me. Like I don't think anything. Yeah, there's a few that come close, but for me, it's gonna be Declaration Grooming. This is one of my favorite artisans. Yeah, to me, the selection is absolutely insane. So with Châtillon Luxe, they Declaration does collaborations with Châtillon Luxe, which is a perfumer, and because of that, they're able to crank out a ton of scents. And then the artisan himself, Declaration, puts out his own scents. So if you combine it over time, as the months go by, they put out a bunch of seasonals, limited runs, and introduce new things to the line. They just have a ton of scents. I think I've tried like over 60 at this point, over 50 easy. If you combine the Châtillon Luxe and then the Declaration's own original scents, it's kind of plus, a couple dupes here and there. Yeah, just an insane amount. So in terms of, and their scents are like so different and creative, especially the Châtillon Luxe ones. They kind of just, it's not really for everyone, I'd say, but they kind of test our noses. But for me, like the reward is definitely there. The scents are just, to me, one of my favorites in wet shaving. So selection, Declaration, Grooming for sure. Choice number three, Sentiment. This was kind of tough for me. I was gonna make Declaration Sentiment, but they had such an insane variety, so I had to put them in there. They could easily go into that category as well. But for me, Sentiment, it's probably gonna go to Grooming Department. Yeah, it doesn't say Grooming Department on this one. Some of them they do. I really like this artisan and what he's doing. He puts out different scents, different bases. He's always constantly trying to improve, and I think that's really cool. And when you know what you're getting with Grooming Department, you're getting like a quality soap. The performance and the post shave is just fantastic. The fact that he's able to do this across like multiple soap bases and still have good results, it's kind of, to me, that's really impressive. Because to be able to handle multiple things at the same time, different scents, different labels, that much variety, that's not hard to do. It takes a lot of effort, and you could tell the guy's not really in it to make money. He's kind of in it because he just enjoys making soap, you know what I mean? And he's kind of always trying to improve, not that other artisans aren't, there's so many out there, but to me, the scents are also very different, like Tallow and Steel, in a completely different way. But when you discover that scent that you like and the performance matches that, it's like the best thing ever, because there's been soaps where I don't like the way they lather and the scent is amazing. Or like, let's say it's like the base, like the soap just feels amazing on your face, like great post shave, and the scent's just not as good. It's not your favorite. It's kind of like bittersweet, but like sometimes you fall on the right scent and you get both. And I feel like that's happened to me more than once with the Grooming Department. So that's why I'm going with that artisan. So for value choice, so many good values. I just felt I felt wrong to not go with anything but this artisan. It's an obvious choice, but it just nothing comes close, man. It like I'd be lying to you if I didn't. In my opinion, I'd be lying to you if I didn't go with any other artisans. So I'm gonna be going with Stirling Soap Company. $13, 5.8 ounces. You couldn't even kill this if you tried, man. Like, if you have more than like 3 or 4 soaps, good luck killing this in less than a year. It's not gonna happen, dude. Even if you load long, dude. No. This is Haverford, good scent. But yeah, man. I was gonna go with MDC because I know Ken went with that as well. I actually was thinking about doing that before he made his video, but because it's to me that's an obvious choice because the cost per shave is like insane, but this is only 13 bucks. I mean, I know you can only get this in the US. I don't know if you could get it overseas. Oh, I know Maggards. Anyways, yeah, I know Maggards ships overseas. But anyways, like in terms of value, you get great performance. Like this soap brand, they kind of set the bar, and a lot of beginner wet shavers, they start with this artisan brand because it's the price is so approachable, you know? You have so many soaps that are over $20 mark. This one kind of hits it, you know? And the performance is, like I said many times, really good. You just can't go wrong with Stirling. And I think at 6 ounces, or almost 6 ounces, the cost per shave is absolutely like insane. Like if you were to get 2 soaps even from that brand, you'd have soap for a very long time. So I had to go with the obvious choice because it's obvious for a reason. So Stirling Soap Company. Sorry, this video is dragging on. Last but not least, this is also very tough. All tough choices. I wanted to go with Barrister and Mann because the Soft Heart soap base is like my favorite for like, I don't know, over 6 months. And I don't know, man, I got some more time with this newer base, and it's my new favorite. Ariana and Evans. I gotta go with this artisan, man. Kaizen 2 is just great performance. Kaizen 1 was also insane. The reason why it's the top performer for me is the water band is really, really good on it. So you don't need to add a ton of water. Like that's why I kind of chose it over the Soft Heart soap, which is also phenomenal. This just has like, you don't need to throw a ton of water at it. Like some people who aren't as comfortable lathering, or they just want to get the shave on, like get a quick lather. You know, you're going to get fantastic performing soap out of Ariana and Evans, and it's never going to fail you. Like it checks all the boxes essentially. You know, it's got the post shave, it's got the ease of lather, it's super slick. It's not I mean, you're not really looking at price, but yeah, for me, it just checks all the boxes. And even their the shaving butter, I think the vegan soap base, in terms of best vegan soap base, I have to give it to Ariana and Evans and Tallow soap base, which I think is absolutely insane. So I couldn't really go with anything other than Ariana and Evans. So to me, it was a no-brainer. I think that's everything. Yeah. I wanted to mention some other artisans, but we had to keep it to 5. So sorry for talking so long on what was supposed to be like probably a 3-minute video. But those are my thoughts. I had to narrow it down somehow, but those are my reasoning behind it. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Peace.